My Hero and good characters?
I was just gonna talk. Yeah, I was gonna say we could move on from the students themselves. What do you guys think
Villains.
what do you guys think of the teachers? I was gonna say.
Um, I like Aizawa. I almost said Aoyama.
Yeah, Aizawa's a good teacher.
Yeah.
He's a pretty easy pick. Although
We don't know a whole lot about like the other teachers really.
my favorite though is 13. I like 13 from what we saw. Hold on. 13's cool.
Yeah. I like to see a bit more of like a lot of the teachers that
Yeah.
aren't Aizawa.
I'm not like crazy on Present Mike, but I feel like if I got to know him better, I could. Like I could like
Yeah.
him. Like I could get to like him.
Yeah, he's more of a comic relief character as well.
Yeah, that's not necessarily a bad thing. And
Yeah, there's a lot of comic relief in this
Yeah,
show.
they're still capable of being great characters, despite that.
Like Kaminari. I love Kaminari.
Kaminari's great. Oh, people think Kaminari's the traitor.
He's too stupid to be the traitor.
No, people think he's like pretending to be stupid.
Yeah, I don't agree with that one.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it either.
I think
Kaminari's
he's just too honest, you know?
Kaminari, if you're gonna call anyone a good boy, you have to call Kaminari a good boy.
Yeah.
Kaminari is my boy. But yeah, I like Aizawa in 13. Not crazy on Present Mike. And then
Talk about villains.
okay.
There's not a whole lot to talk about.
Okay, so
heroes.
here's the way you want to hear my other My Hero hot take, right? I don't like the majority of the villains.
Twice is the best villain.
Yeah, you're right. The thing about the villains is that I feel like all of the villains are just really, really uninspired. I feel like okay.
Stain's pretty big for what
Stain
he
is
does.
good. Stain is like Stain and Twice are the only ones that I can tolerate because Stain's good and original, but like every single other villain is just like a copy of Stain.
Yeah.
Pretty much every villain is just like, I'm evil because I hate All Might, and it's like, okay, great. This is so repetitive.
No, Stain's the opposite. Stain admires All Might.
I know.
It's
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
I think it's Shigaraki.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Never
He's,
mind. That's what I meant. Like, but like most of them are just like, I hate All Might.
Or they're like, I hate fake heroes and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I think Shigaraki's good and Stain's good.
Shigaraki's boring. Shigaraki used to be scary, and now he's turned into a fucking Team Rocket member.
That's true.
I don't know. I think that he's more interesting now that we know more about him. Like, he's the grandson of All Might's former mentor.
Maybe, but they haven't really
Yeah.
done anything with it yet.
I mean, well, because they just revealed it pretty much.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm excited to get to the overhaul arc.
I don't know anything about any of the arcs.
Like the future ones.
I don't know. In the Twice episode, they showed like the guy with, like the bird mask, pretty much.
Oh,
Like, the
right,
beak.
him.
Yeah, he's like apparently the next
Yeah.
arc's like based on him.
Yeah, I think most of the villains are ass. Like, almost all the, like, I don't know how to say it. Like, most of the backup ones I can't even remember. Dude,
You have,
the
like,
one
The
who's just
magic guy's kind of
the
fun.
one who's just Stained but a lizard is so bad.
Yeah.
The magic guy's okay, but it's still pretty bad. I think Himiko is overrated garbage. Like, Himiko is just a Harley Quinn ripoff. It's just, it's so played out that I have a crush on the main character, but I'm the bad guy. You know, it's just, I'm sick and tired of that shit. Also, the fishing isn't working.
I don't know. I remember having a lot of theories about, or at least my friends had a lot of theories about some of the villains, like, before it was revealed just, like, who they were. Like, the big muscular guy.
Yeah.
I remember we first saw him, me and my friend that watch it, and we both thought it was, like, Bakugo's dad, because he looks just like Bakugo.
Right.
Yeah.
I was
like,
really
angry
confused
just
when I
like
saw him in the
Bakugo?
opening. So it's like he like looks very much like Bakugo, like the white or like the kind of blonde spiky hair.
Yeah, and then right when he was revealed, he asked where Bakugo was, and we were like, oh shit, that must mean that he really is, like, related to him or something, but no.
Now
were just
we have not
looking
talked
for
about
Bakugo.
Dobby yet.
Yeah, that's another one. Dobby,
Oh right, him.
Our
I
theory is
like
that
the
he's,
theory that he's a Todoroki.
Yeah,
He's not
he's
bad.
like related to Todoroki.
Like I completely think that he's Todoroki's brother.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
that's
would
what we
be
were thinking too.
that would make it more interesting.
Because like he was asking about Todoroki and stuff, and he like knew his name and all that.
It's so you know how like it only works for like normal fish, right?
No, it works for like everything but pufferfish.
Oh,
according
does
to
it?
Leon.
Okay, well, do you want to know what I've pulled up so far? Pufferfish and rotten
Pufferfish?
flesh.
Yeehaw.
It's amazing. I'm having a blast right now because I don't want to go out on like 45. God. Yeah, I'm getting carried right now. But yeah, I think the villains. I think the villains are the weakest part of the show. There are some good ones, but like most of them just feel really repetitive and bland.
Yeah. Like there's a lot of the shining ones, but there's not many.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised that they just kind of were like they introduced or all for one, and then it's just like, all right, now he's in jail.
Yeah, that sucks. It's a
Yeah,
dark-
that was like
he's
way
gonna
too
come
big of
out
a
of jail
build-up.
at some point, but
They were building him up in the first season.
yeah, and then he has
just
like
shows up for like
2
3
episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'tis a shame. Okay, where should I go from here?
We can talk about favorite arcs. What arcs do you guys like?
Let me think. That's a good question, actually.
I'm
Mine
a
for
big fan of
sure-
this sports festival arc.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Mine for sure is the sports festival arc. I just love tournament arcs in any anime.
Yeah, I think it was like the way that they got like a lot of like the side characters to get more screen time.
Yeah, they introduced a
worked.
lot of new characters that had interesting personalities,
I really like
Like,
Stain.
decent quirks.
I like the Stain arc a lot.
The arc is pretty good too.
I could make enchants.
Okay, cool. Because the thing about the Stain arc is just like, it was so neat to like, I don't know, just see like a villain. I feel like before the Stain arc, you had never really seen any like real danger yet.
Yeah, he's like the most threatening of the villains.
And like
That's
he's not
probably my
even
best
that
fight in
threatening.
this- That's my favorite fight in the series. Is
I-
the Stain fight.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's kind of pathetic that the hero killer killed no one when he appeared. I like what's his name, Ida, but I do believe his brother should have died in that arc. It doesn't make sense
Yeah.
to me why he didn't.
I mean,
Yeah.
they basically killed him. I mean, he can't do anything.
Yeah, my
anymore.
point is that he has the
His
name
life's
Hero
over.
Killer and no one dies. Like that's just
Yeah.
kind of annoying to me.
I mean, he kills a lot of off-screen
Yeah,
people,
but-
just no on-screen.
I mean, this is kind of like a shonen anime. They're not going to show a lot of death.
Yeah, I'm
This
not
is
Yeah.
aimed more towards like young teenagers.
I'm not a huge anime consumer, so I can't say like I have the most experience.
I've probably watched about 13, I'd say.
Yeah,
And it's
this-
just like how Naruto. Once you get into Naruto for a long time, people have insane powers, but one person dies in the entirety of the show. It's like over 700 episodes.
oh wow.
Yeah. That doesn't
yeah, pigs
like
cannot
it
get through
wasn't
the
already
block
dead.
holes.
Oh okay.
I just found a
They
double
just-
spawner, and I'm attempting to deal with it right now.
Okay. Hold on. I left my water a while back, so I have to get a new one. But yeah, I mean, as like one of the few animes I've watched, I do like My Hero. And again, the Sand arc's one of my favorite arcs. It's just, it was very refreshing at the point of that anime. I felt like it was done at the right time because it kind of transitioned the anime from like a fairly like happy show to like really putting like the first sense of like darkness into it. I thought that was done well.
Yeah. And it's also just my favorite fight in the show. It's a really good fight.
I don't know if I'd call it my favorite fight in the show, but it's a good one.
I mean, what else really is there? There's the tournament arc fights.
I
Those are
really like
pretty good.
Deku versus Bakugo.
I liked that was a good fight as well. Deku versus Todoroki is a nice fight.
That is good.
Like that's what kind of really, like makes Todoroki's character better.
Why are some of the pigs like really fast and some of them not?
Baby zombies.
Right.
They're probably baby zombies. I'm getting the chance right now.
Okay. Oh god. Some scary shit. Saddles work, right?
No.
Why are there horses? What?
No, horses just spawn for leather.
Okay. I thought like you could actually like ride slimes.
No.
I swear to god it said you could in the description.
Oh, it said you can ride slimes, but you can't because horses are off.
Like you can, but you can't.
Oh, awesome. I'm gonna keep them just in case. Yeah, sorry, I can't say much right now. I'm just trying to focus on not dying.
They're
Fair.
good.
Yeah, no, those are all good fights. Yeah, if
Yeah,
I-
the fight. The show has a lot of good fights, and they don't drag on so long, which is something I like.
I also like the Saint arc because it gave Ida a character arc.
Yeah. Ida was just kind of always the goody two shoes, and it was nice to see him lose his cool for once.
Yeah, it was again refreshing is the best word to describe it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, I do like the fights in the show because they don't go on forever.
Yeah. This is like the
There's so
first
many-
like actual shonen anime I've like watched.
Same. Like, I know, like, this tournament arc is like one of the, like, fastest going in shonen because like you can actually get to like multiple fights in an episode.
Yeah, it's crazy. The overall, My Hero Academia, My Hero Academia, it's good. It's a
Good show.
good one. It's a good one. Yeah.
Any other animes you guys watch?
Not really.
I watch a lot every weekend. There's like 5 that I watch that are coming out right now.
Which ones?
My favorite's probably Goblin Slayer.
Oh, I've heard of that one because I know about that one scene in episode 2.
It's episode 1.
Oh, never
It's
mind.
super edgy.
Do you know about it, Glyph?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a
Super,
friend that's
super
been
edgy.
watching Zombieland Saga so far.
Oh, I've
I
heard
haven't
about that
watched
one as
that
well.
one.
I know a lot of people who love anime. I just personally don't consume much of it myself.
I only started watching anime this summer and I'm like 13 series in.
Oh God.
I
I don't have
started
time
watching
for
it
that
in
shit.
2015. I think I've watched like close to 100 series. I've watched way too much.
Dude, there are some shows that like I enjoy a lot that I just haven't finished. I don't have time for that shit. I could not imagine ever having enough time for anime. Like
What I
there's
really like is Erased.
like there are some animes that I do really want to watch too.
Erased is really good.
Yeah.
Which I think the only the animes I've okay. So a lot of times I've like read manga sometimes and not finished it. Like for instance, like I've read majority of Dragon Ball, Assassination Classroom, and Death Note, but I never watched the anime for any of them. What else? Then the actual animes I've watched is basically just My Hero, and then Gintama. That's about it.
I've heard Gintama, isn't Gintama like really long?
It is. I haven't watched the entire thing. I've watched like a handful of episodes that I've really enjoyed. I don't have time for Gintama. It's actually this is all. Also, because like it goes from being like funny to being like serious.
Yeah, I've
And
heard it's like a really funny show a lot of the time.
Yeah, I'm really only interested in it when it's funny. So like I
Yeah,
think
I'm
most of the
much more of a
episodes,
comedy person than like a super serious dark person.
like I can enjoy both. One of my favorite shows, period, is the show BoJack Horseman, which is a comedy, but there are a lot of dark themes in it.
Yeah, it's more of a dark comedy, which I like.
Do you watch BoJack?
I haven't watched BoJack. I just like a lot of like kind of darker comedies. Like horror comedies are one of my favorite things.
Ah, I see. Okay, hold
Like
on.
not exactly like scary movies, but
Right.
they have like horror themes.
Yeah, no, I see what you mean. I would agree that I prefer that sort of thing. Yeah, like most shows that I watch are either like short or like I don't know, easy to watch. I don't know this. Cause like I watched My Hero because I knew there's only like a few seasons. Like I
Yeah.
wouldn't watch like a anime that has a shit ton of seasons because I don't have time.
If you want a really good one, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is.
I was literally about to say the one anime that I really want to watch is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah, it's
Brotherhood.
like one episode longer than My Hero.
Okay. I found diamonds, by the way.
Nice. I have 2 spare.
You have
I
enchants,
don't
right?
have any.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got 29 gold.
Okay.
That's it.
I have 2 gold.
I have 40 something.
And I have 5 diamonds. My cave's been really shit.
You can make yourself a hat if you want.
Okay. But yeah, Glyph. If I have time to watch another anime, it would be Full Metal Bro. It would be
Yeah,
Full
that
Metal
was my first anime.
Because I've heard like good things about it from like everyone I know.
It's the highest rated anime on my anime list.
The animes I want to watch are Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Banana Fish kinda because I've heard it's good, and then JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
If you want a short one, Erased, it's like 12 episodes, I think. So it's not super long.
I might.
It's not a horror exactly, but it's a thriller. Like it's like a murder mystery kind of thriller. But it's
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, I've heard of some pretty great animes, and again, it's just time and like motivation, which I just don't have.
Yeah. Now here's a question we haven't asked: dubbed
Yeah.
or subbed?
Sub, for sure.
Sub.
Dubbed.
Although, I don't have a problem with sub. Like, if
I
a show isn't dubbed, I can watch it sub.
Yeah.
It's just, I will not watch it subbed if it has a dub.
yeah,
I don't-
same. I've watched the subbed, and for unrelated reasons, it's my least favorite. Like it's
what
not because of that. It was just not a very good show.
Which one did you watch?
Mexico City Actors.
What was it?
Mexico City Actors.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that.
Oh,
Like my
you
reason.
had a mine shaft, right?
Yeah.
Were you using torches?
Yes.
Okay, I found your mine shaft.
Are you sure? It's TL. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Okay. What was I gonna say? The reason that I prefer sub over dubs, because the way I see it, if I'm given the option to watch a show or anything in the way it was intended, then I don't see why I wouldn't. Like, clearly, the voice actors for the Japanese version were chosen because they thought they best represented the characters in the show. So, I would rather watch a show where there's no alterations to the original, because the original is what the vision was supposed to look like.
Do you watch My Hero sub?
Yeah.
See, from what I've heard from even the sub fans, is they like the sub better than the dub, but the voice for Bakugo in the dub is better than anybody that could have done the sub version.
I don't know, I haven't like really heard the dub ever. I've probably heard like an episode or two, but not much.
The dub actor for Bakugo is really good.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
I like dubs pretty much because it lets me do other things while it's in the background.
Right, I understand that. That's a completely understandable answer.
Like, I don't want to have to pay attention and read when I'm trying to watch a show. 'Cause sometimes I like doing homework and stuff.
I can't do that. Like, even if it was dubbed, like, the most I can do is, like, listen to music. But if there's a visual side of it, I can't do it. But yeah,
I'm trying to think of other really good shows. Angel Beats I really enjoyed.
I've heard good things about that as well. My brother
That's one of
really
my
likes
first
anime, so
anime.
he's talked to me a lot about it.
Then rounding out my top 5 is Durarara.
Oh, my brother loves that show as well.
That one's really good.
Yeah, and then my number 6 is Mob Psycho, and I'm excited for Mob Psycho 2 to come out.
Okay, but
I've
like,
watched Mob Psycho. I can't really get into it.
It's goofy. The last couple episodes are the best part of the show.
so what shows that
You
are
like
like?
it? You like Psyche K. Psyche K is really good, and it's just like Mob Psycho.
Yeah, I've heard it's a lot like short. It's in like short bursts as well, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
it's like
there's
a bunch of
four
shorts.
there's 4 parts per episode.
Yeah.
Basically.
So what animes would I like if I like My Hero? Like aside from those we've already said, clearly.
I'm not sure exactly, really.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's not that many. Like, there's pretty much no other superhero animes.
I don't necessarily
that are
mean
good.
in like superhero. I mean in like tonal,
Well, I mean,
like
One Punch is technically a superhero anime.
Yeah,
don't-
One Punch should be really good.
I don't mean superhero. I mean like just like tonally and like structurally. That's what I care more about.
Yeah.
Origami is kind of a comedy. It's
'Cause
like
I-
another action comedy.
Because I don't like My Hero because it's superheroes. I like My Hero
Yeah.
for, like this. Like the superheroes are good. Like I enjoy superheroes, but it's not like the reason. Like if it wasn't superheroes, I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm not watching this anymore. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Noragami, I think, is kind of similar.
I know that one opening.
Yeah. Is it now? The question is it the Aragoda opening or the original? Because they're both really good
The
openings.
song where it goes da 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 da. I don't know.
Tonight we honor the hero.
not sure. Either way,
I think the one that was being hummed, that was I think that's the first one. That's Goya no Makiawase.
yeah, I think it's the first one. Yeah. I remember hearing it, I'm like, yo, this shit's a bop.
Yeah, I like that song a lot. The other song's really good as well. Pure and Hate Kids. Was very good.
Yeah, overall, like next time, like I find the chance, like maybe this winter break, who knows? I'll take a crack at Fullmetal Alchemist.
FMAB is actually pretty similar as well because it's like kind of serious, but also like knows when to take itself less seriously.
That's
If
good.
you're just getting into anime, SAO would probably be good for you.
Oh, I've
That's what's
heard-
gotten my friends into SAO.
Like nothing good about SAO.
Apparently,
Hey,
it's
here's the
gotten better.
thing. Like, everybody likes SAO at the start. I've never met somebody who doesn't like SAO that I've talked to that doesn't watch anime. And then
Okay.
everybody that I've heard talk about anime because they, like, watch a shit ton of anime and they know what they're talking about say SAO is terrible.
I have not
I'd
watched
say-
SAO.
The first part of SAO is really good. It's the part where they're in one game, and then the second part they're a different part.
The gun one,
and
right?
It's not as good.
No, there's
Yeah,
the fairy
well,
one first.
Yeah, the fairy one is the second part of the first season, and it's not good. And
Okay.
it's also the second part of the second season. It's not.
And then
good.
apparently the gun part gets bad as well.
Oh, end of
Oh, end of
episode 2.
episode